Hi and welcome to Black Country Blitz PC Gaming. I'm Russ and we're back with another episode of Train Simulator Classic, and in this one driving a Class 158, part of my career mode, doing a football run, or so it says. So, as we just brake now for speed, if you try and get the train down to 30 mile an hour, now this has got 3 buttons, this 158. Normally you only see these two in action. I think this is the brake, that's forward and reverse, and that's power. If anybody knows any difference, then, you know, feel free to comment, but I'm assuming that's what it is anyway. I think this releases the pressure, which is here. Never messed with anything like that because I've never drove any stream trains, but I know that's a build up anyway. Pardon me. So, might have a buzzer in a minute. Now, of late, I've been watching quite a lot of stuff on trains, especially the online stuff about London Underground. I think it's so interesting that the things we don't see above ground, no, below ground, every day. So, to watch programs about it, I find it really interesting. And of course, with simulators, especially this one, it gives us an opportunity to drive trains. You know, I know these are 100% one-to-one scales. They ain't far off. And if you do support the channel, or you've visited my channel before, you will know that I've got this and Train World 3, which is the new version from Dovetail. But I bought more content this that I've not used yet, so probably get 1 or 2 more streams or more streams from Sim Classic. To me, it's just as good, and I think with the classic one you got more things to do. Yep. Like I read before on Sim World 2, it's more easier, or it's more forgiving. This they'll give you no prisoners. You get something wrong in this, it punishes you. That's why I want to be down to 25 mile an hour going into this station. Now, I don't know why it goes from 25 to 35 as we're going in to Deansgate E1. Or is that the speed that's entering the platform? And that's my outer speed when I've pulled in. I don't know. By a train driver. But I'm learning. Hey, as they always say, Google is your friend. Anyway, we're above the speed limit. Not a problem. So, as we crawl in. There we go. There's a 25. Not a problem with that. But now, as we come into Deansgate, this will change to 35 when all the carriages come across. You'll see it change. Anyway, I'm going to lamp some brakes on. As we slowly come into the station. Go to stage 2 or step 2. Sorry, stage 2, same thing. Sort of. And we'll open the doors to let the passengers on and off. Gives me opportunity to have a drink. And are we early? I think we are. We are 4 off the times. 2 seconds out, but hey. Right then. So we've now got to head to... Hold on, schedule football ground as a fault. Recorders and replacement. Continue regular stops to Manchester Piccadilly. Okay. So, Manchester Oxford, we've got to stop here. They're really worth putting the speed up because we've got a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. And I need to bring this little beauty down just a bit. And if that stays where it is, that's ample speed to pull into this station. 20 mile an hour on the dot. Look at that. Does it get any better? Not really. It's all to do with these revs per minute of the engine. So what side are we on? That one's sticking with this side. 5, 4, 3. Start bringing it down. And like before, gives it plenty time for the train to stop. Ample. Let the passengers get off and other passengers get on. If you hear the clatter of them, it's me drinking my soup. The anytime driver that has got a mug of soup and still driving a train. You do anything on a simulator? Well, almost. Anyway, it's taking a little bit of time to get these on. Gives me more opportunity to finish my soup, do it. It will beat a bit of soup on a cold night. Because it's now 1:35 AM here in the UK. By the time some of you people watch this, it will be Wednesday. I never know. He's checking his time. But I think we're early. Because he says we should have been there at 12:09. And we got there 3 minutes early. And we can't pull out the station till 9 minutes past 12. That's the case. Another 30 seconds to go, and we can carry on with the journey. The speeds go up and down, 35, 25, 35. Sounds like a woman's sizes, do we? 25, 35, whatever. I don't know. It's all good in the hood, as they say. Oh, man. How long is it taking? Feels like I've been here forever. Let's have a look out the window. Where am we? Anyway, better get back in with cab. I think I was on time. It was just this train. There we go. I will get up to 35, back down to 20, and back to 35 again. We don't want to speed. That's why I'm amping them brakes on. Right then. Back down to 20. Warning sign. Now we've got double amber. Caution. I think that's the speed cut. The speed would be wrong. If there's any trying drivers that watch this and, you know, it help me along with some knowledge of what does what. Gratefully appreciate it. It keeps flickering. 20, 19.9. Good enough for me. Anyway, Manchester Piccadilly, here we are. That's 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll just crawl into here now. That's it. Lovely stop. Manchester Piccadilly E13. Again, back to my soup. Happy days. Right, you completely stop at Manchester Piccadilly. Football fans have boarded. Change cabs and head to Manchester United football ground. Stopping on all stations on the way. Okay. So, I'll turn this way. I'll release. Warning. And here we go. Yep, got a green light, so hey, all good. Look the speed in a minute. So basically we're going back the same way we've come. Probably adding on a little bit extra. Anyway, let's get these Man United fans to Old Trafford. That's how far we're driving. Again, never done this scenario before, so I don't know if it's actually going to Old Trafford, but we'll soon see. Hope it does. I hope this train gets down to 20 mile an hour before it gets there. Full service. We're coming to here. Not a very big platform. Okay. Excuse the scraping. We're done. We're in soup. Okay. Away we go. So I'm stopping at Deansgate. Now I don't know what's after that. I could look, but I don't want to cheat. Well, say cheat and just don't want to look. Now, we'll wait till we get there. As we slowly roll into the station. Deansgate P1. Oh, P2. Platform too many. I wonder what the P stood for. So I've had a long day. Are you going to stop in time? Come on. Don't let me down, train. Don't let me down. What a beauty. I was taking some time at certain stations. Is it because I'm early or late? I don't know. Anyway, Manchester Piccadilly, regional network, regional railways. Now I don't know how true to life. Oops. This station is. I've heard of Deansgate, but I've never actually been here, so anybody knows, is that how it looks when you pull up to the station? Let us know in the comments. Dovetail done this as good as it is in the real world. I mean, on the Midland line, I know Birmingham New Street, 5 ways, absolutely spot on. Right then. football stadium. It is a Manchester United football ground. Just lower these old freight trains. When I was younger, I lived by an old railway that just took freight, and you know, sitting here now when you can hear the sound of them and whatever. I must admit though, I ain't very good with freight trains yet. They are like, well, say they're like a normal train. Some of the scenarios in here, I ain't that good with. Tried a few, and I've messed up big time. So we will get there. I don't know why we've got a speed of 85 mile an hour, but this train can only do a maximum of 90 mile per hour, as it says at the top. And we got 1.6 miles to travel, and I'm assuming that'll probably be, well, it will be the last destination. Now, if anybody's got Train World 3, is it me? But and has got Classic as well. Is it me? Classic sounds a lot better when it comes to audible. You can hear the other trains perfect. Sometimes you don't sound like you're hearing the trains in Classic, in Trains World. Now, why is that flashing double amber? Now, in my experience, something could be happening. I'm just going to check. I don't want to be bombing down here, get a red light. I'll slap the anchors on, because if you play this game, you know it's game over. So, I'm looking for signals. Zoom right in. I assume one. Yep. That's the only difference with Train Sim World. I'll call it World 3. That's my abbreviation of it. You get things telling you what the signals are doing. Is that that's one amber. Yep, that's an amber. That's really not worth doing 85 mile an hour to be stopping in a couple of minutes time and getting down to 15. Oh well. Offhand, I'm going to be a little bit late. What's that on? I know I need to bring my speed down to quite a bit. As we trickle into this station. And is that old Manchester United ground? I think it is. We'll have a look on a bigger picture in a minute. Liverpool, Trafford Park. Never heard of that. Right, better bring it down a little bit more. One ground I've never been to is Old Trafford. Anyway, 15 mile an hour. We trickle into the station. I am assuming that is the ground, or part of it. And if not, probably head that far away. We might get Old Trafford. That's all I say. It though. Plenty of time. Right then, let's have a flip out. Look what it says. Manchester United football ground. Now I have the bigger picture. It most certainly is. How about that? Well, there's a fuss. You finished your extra stops and the crowds of fans at the edge of the stadium. You did a great job fulfilling in. Well done. That's the end of the scenario. So how did we do? Right then. So we did timeless, on time, on time, on time. One penalty. Oh, hey, never mind. That ain't bad for me. That is quite good. Anyway, that's me unlocked Liverpool, Manchester United out. And I'm a bit close to getting 25. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. As we say here in the Black Country, so a bit.